Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So in this video, I want to talk about Rachael Amber and whether or not she'll cheat on Chloe with Dex. Now, in case any of you haven't read issue 9, there's this small scene towards the end. It's like there are about maybe 5 or 6 pages left, and this is after Rachael gets her phone call. She's sitting in the cafe, Paul's Cafe, and the High Seas band's there, and she ends up talking to a member of a band named Dex, and to me it kind of looks like they got a bit of chemistry, because if you know anything about Rachael's personality, she's like a free spirit, if you will, you know what I mean? She likes to do what she wants, she doesn't take no for an answer, but it's basically, I guess you could say, she lives in the moment. Now, before I continue, I want to bring up that even though this Rachael Amber, like, all the characters are the same, they're basically got, because of the infinite amount of timelines, that each character can have a different life in that. You know, if you take a look at Chloe in episode 4, well, at the end of episode 3, Chaos Theory, one little thing was changed. Max stopped William from driving to pick up Joyce, and he survived. And as a result, Chloe became a quadriplegic. I believe that's what it's called, person paralyzed from the neck down. And just like Rachael Amber is dead, she still ended up dead, though, but I assume the events of Before the Storm would have turned out very differently. So I'm not saying that this Rachael will cheat on Chloe, but I'm not saying it's not impossible, because they're still the same person. It's just a matter of their motivations. Because this Rachael, even though she's not the one, she's basically not the one in Life is Strange 1. She is still the Rachael from Before the Storm. And if you remember her, she is a person who's used to getting her way, and she also, like, to me, she seemed to get angry really easily at times, you know what I mean? When things didn't go her way and whatnot, and even at the dinner table she like completely destroyed that, which was understandable. And then remember with Damien, she just like attacked him with a 4x4 even when he had a knife out, and Frank was trying to talk him down. So I don't know, like, I really hope it doesn't, because I like this Rachael. I like the relationship with Chloe, and I know how a lot of you on my page are saying, I want Pricefield back. Like, I want Pricefield too, but I want Max to go back to her timeline, to her original timeline, to be with that Chloe. And I want this Rachael to stay with this Chloe in the Waves timeline. So, like, even though Arc 3's String, I'm still calling this new timeline Waves, because, you know, it's a new timeline, and like Arc 1, at the end of Arc 1 it goes to Waves, but for most of Arc 1 it's a Dust timeline. That's just what I'm calling it. Anyway, I don't think that Rachael will like cheat on Chloe, especially with someone called Dex, but if you do remember the synopsis from issue 11, it says, the time-twisting road trip hits a speed bump as Max realizes she may not know her friends as well as she thinks. Now, to be honest, I'm a little conflicted with what it says, because it's like, for me, it's like a scale between Kristen and Rachael, and some theory videos I make, the scale goes to Kristen, then other times it goes to Rachael, and it just keeps going back and forth, you know what I mean? So, like, that's one of the things I do like about these comics. They do keep you guessing, and I know some of you are like, oh, this is just a cash cow. Like, in a way, you are right, but since this is technically not canon, there is a possibility that Dotnoid could make a Life is Strange 2 with Max and Chloe, which, honestly, I know people want a game with Max and Chloe, but I'd like to see a game, or hell, I'd even read a comic based on what happens if Chloe chooses to sacrifice to sacrifice Chloe instead of Arcadia Bay, because I think it'd be pretty interesting to see how she lives with that result. Like, we did see one Max, that was with Warren in issue 3. And she's talking to that Warren, he's like, oh, you're the other Max. So, yeah, that was pretty cool to see. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. So anyways, like, I'm sorry this video is not really a good one, but I'm actually gonna do better ones. I'm gonna try and do some more research, come up with some better theory videos, and just, because I want to make these, like, I want to make my theory videos longer. Like, I want to make 10-minute ones, or over 10 minutes, but I want to put detail into them, you know, make them better for you people who are subscribed for my Life is Strange content. So anyways, let me know what you think about this video in the comments below, and I promise the next theory video is going to be 10 minutes long, and it is going to be, I don't know how detailed it will be, but it's going to have a pretty, I'm going to do some research in that, make sure it's good. So anyways, let me all know what you think in the comment section below. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.